finished a block session, and the way that affects my blood glucose levels is that because I'm so excited about this session and because it's so explosive coming out of the blocks, that I get quite an adrenaline rush, so it can kind of shoot my blood glucose levels up. Whereas compared to a 200-meter session, whereas you're kind of completely depleting the stores that you've got of glycogen and glucose, that I find that my blood glucose levels start to drop with that type of session, as does when I go to a sand dunes and I'm running up and down, my blood glucose levels are quite likely to drop quite quickly. I always carry a blood glucose monitor with me whenever I go to the athletics track, and I let the people around me know that I've got type 1 diabetes and what to do in an emergency. I carry fast-acting sugar with me just in case I should have a low or anything like that, and I also consider the different effects that training can have. So I've just stepped off the athletics track and I've been measuring my blood glucose levels throughout. I probably measure my blood glucose levels probably about 8 times a day, during when I'm measuring my food, before carbohydrate counting, and then right through my training session as well, so that I can respond to what my diabetes is doing. But if your sport isn't athletics, it's maybe your physical activity is walking, it's PE in school, blood glucose monitoring is still a really good way to find out exactly what's going on. So the other thing that I wanted to mention as well that's quite handy whilst you're at the athletics track with the Dario app is the fact that you can text or email message your current GPS location. So for example, if you're having a really bad hypo at the track, you don't think that you're going to be safe to drive home, then you could message a loved one to let them know where you are and they could come and get you like that. So that's quite a good element in terms of safety that I found quite handy as well. And then the fact that it's compact too, because goodness knows I've got enough athletics kit to carry without carrying loads of diabetes stuff as well. So it's really handy that you've got your finger pricker, the device that fits into the phone, and you've got your strips as well, all included in one really small device. And I was talking about, you know, measuring your diary using your logbook in the Dario app is a great way to integrate your food. You can integrate your exercise level. So say you prefer going for a run or a walk instead, then you can use the GPS application with Runkeeper and map your run and your calories as well. So you can just record a wealth of information, including the individual foods that you consume. So you can either put in the foods that you enjoy and the carbohydrates, or you can use the foods that are already logged in the Dario app to really build a full picture of your diabetes, because I truly believe that the more information you've got for your diabetes, then the more it can help your sporting performance.